Hi, this is Sarah Bell from Bell's Breakthrough Leadership Coaching. And for this week's Lean Leadership Tune-Up, I would like to talk about assumptions and why we should challenge them. So first of all, what is an assumption? Well, if there's something you tried to do in the past and you really, for some reason, couldn't do it, maybe you weren't very good at math in school or something like that, you start to believe that because you couldn't do it then, that you can't do it. And so this is just based on an assumption. Or it could be something that somebody told you isn't possible and you believe them, so you assume that they're correct. So for example, this weekend, our local high school was playing in the state championship finals, which was very exciting. And on Friday, my 14-year-old said, "Oh, can we get tickets?" Well, I'd seen all over Facebook how people were looking for tickets and couldn't get them because, of course, capacity is low because of COVID. So I thought, I assumed probably not. And then I thought, well, I'll just go to the website and see. So I went to the website and sure enough, I could see basketball, volleyball, all these different sports, but no football. So I assumed, I was correct. They'd sold out. And then I thought, well, it doesn't say that. So let me call the stadium. So I called the high school stadium and they said, yes, we have sold out. However, if you call this number and ask for a gentleman named Bobby, he has some tickets that he can't use that he'd like to sell. And I thought, yeah, I bet everybody's calling Bobby. But anyway, I called him and sure enough, I was the first person to call him. So I got the tickets. So you see, along the way, there were a few assumptions that I made that I thought, well, you know what? I don't know that they're true, so let me proceed anyway. Now, this relates to leadership, especially when it comes to asking other people to do things, when you're asking people to change maybe their hours of work, to work a weekend when they don't normally, or when you're delegating. It's very easy to hold back and not ask for what you want based on the assumption that, well, they refused in the past, or based on the assumption that, well, last time I asked them to do something, they messed it up, that it's better and easier for me to do it myself. And so this is not a great way to grow and develop a team, assuming that things can't be done. As from a leadership perspective, it makes more sense to flip it over and challenge those assumptions and get curious and just say, well, let me just take it a little bit further. Let me ask, let me see what they need, let me see how I can make this work, rather than stopping on and holding back because you assumed in the past that it wasn't possible. So that was my leadership tune-up for today. If you'd like to hear more of these tune-ups, then follow me on LinkedIn and I'll be sharing more tips for nurse leaders. So thank you and have a great week.